Hey folks, Jay Grams here from the Volo Auto Museum. I've got a really special 1957 Chevy Pro Touring that I got to tell you all about today. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. This car is so incredible. It deserves it. You're going to want to hear everything I tell you about it. If you're just a car lover, you're gonna be impressed with what this car has to offer. It is for sale. Go to volocars.com if you want to get all the specs. It's all listed there, along with at least 100 pictures, top to bottom. You're going to want to see the underneath. It's a work of art. Don't know where to start. There's just so much. That's why I decided to take a seat. I'm going to refer to my notes. This is a $325,000 build done at the Roadster shop. They're known across the country for doing high-end builds. It was done for a purpose, though. It was done for Project American Heroes. That was to raise money to support the troops. All the manufacturers of aftermarket and hot rod parts donated parts to build this car. What they got in exchange is Super Chevy magazine featured them in their magazine. So they donated the best of the best parts because they wanted to look good. Super Chevy would do a 6-7 page spread in their magazine, and it was an ongoing thing until the car was built. Then they compiled it all into a 100-page magazine that is strictly about this car. You might get your car in a magazine, you might even get it on the cover. How many people can say their car has a Super Chevy 100-page magazine devoted to their car? There's no other car in this magazine other than this one. And it describes the build from beginning till end. I've read this whole magazine. They go on and on about all the attention to detail and the high level of quality people that built the car and high quality parts that went into this car. This is arguably one of the best 57 Chevys, one of the best custom builds in the country. It is for sale. Go to our website, volocars.com, get the pricing. Similar cars have sold in the 300 plus price range. This isn't anywhere near that. You're getting a lot of value here. It's got performance. It's got over 700 horsepower big block under the hood. It's got luxury. The inside is all leather, stereo system, 4 bucket seats. It's got handling like a sports car, all state-of-the-art, best chassis underneath there. And of course, it's a show car. It's only got about 850 miles since it was built. The underneath is painted as smooth as this door right here. That's what the frame looks like underneath this car. I'm going to read some specs, then we're going to get up and talk about the car. I'm going to start it. You're going to want to hear it. It runs, it sounds awesome. So, for beginners, it was done by the Roadster shop. It's their chassis that's underneath the car here. It is their Stage 3 chassis. It's got 4x4 frame. It's dropped 3 inches in the middle. It's got drop spindles, and it has air rides, so the thing can practically sit down to the ground. It's set up to handle the big horsepower. It's got big tubular gussets and supports. In back, it's got a 4-bar triangulated suspension. In front, it's got adjustable air ride suspension that's controlled inside the car. Flaming River rack and pinion steering. The trans is an electronic shift TCI Street Fighter, the 4L80E. That's an overdrive electronic shift. And it was built to handle the 717 horsepower motor that's under the hood. Moser provided their M9 fabricated rear end with 373 Auburn posi gears. There's an SSBC disc brake system all around with the big slotted drilled rotors. It's got a hydroboost system under the hood, 3 piston calipers. Rock Valley Auto Parts supplied a polished stainless fuel tank. Big fat 3-inch stainless exhaust. That by itself is a work of art. If you see this big fat pipe, how they worked it around everything and fit it through everything, they did a fabulous job. Really great sounding. It's tucked up into the chassis. The interior is all leather, full-length console front to back, digital dash, tilt wheel, power windows, custom seats and door panels that match. The convertible top is a black canvas top. And I didn't tell you, everything's new on this car. I mean new, not repainted, restored. The firewall is the only thing that's 1957. Everything else is a new part. The convertible top frame is new. All of the body is new. The floors are new. The window frames are new. The glass, everything is new. Again, not restored. Everything is new except the firewall. New. Not used, not rebuilt, new. And they did a fantastic job with the fit and the finishes. This car was unveiled at SEMA. So of course they wanted it to look incredible. They wanted to make themselves look good, and it was for a good cause. The big block motor was sent to Smeding Performance in California. They actually crated it up, shipped it out there. They built a 572 with 717 real horsepower, 709 pounds of torque. All the best parts for maximum performance and reliability. And it runs on pump gas. It's only 9.9 to 1 compression. It'll run on premium all day long. It stays cool. It's got big electric fans with aluminum radiator. MSD provided the ignition system. It's got a big 950 Holley carb. So you will be visiting that gas pump. Big fat headers and the pulleys and brackets and everything is the best. All braided stainless steel hoses. Anyway, it's awesome. Trunk is completely upholstered to match the interior. So enough of me talking. I'm sure you want to see the car. We're going to take it for a little spin here, and I'll just point out the details. It's called Majik Blue Pearl Paint, and isn't that stunning? And shaved handles. The gaps are real nice, straight as an arrow. They airbrushed an American flag in here, really cool. This is a Bel Air, but they went with the 210 trim, trying to keep it, I don't know if subtle is the right word, but clean and classy. They don't want to jazz it up too much. Big staggered size wheels tucked up under there. Right now I've got the air right down. The ride height will be a little bit higher. All the stainless trim is shiny because it's all new. Padded leather boot. It's got LED tail lights in there, which you can't see right now. Again, notice all the gaps. The paint is gorgeous. I mentioned the top is a black canvas cloth top. The interior is really nice. Actually, you'll notice if you get the car, the magazine interior is different. The interior was redone after the car was built. They put a much nicer interior in there later. It's got halo headlights up front. Incredible motor compartment. You really appreciate it when you read the magazine. It's easy to look at this and say, wow, that's pretty. But when you really see the amount of effort that went into this, it's got pusher and puller fans, the best radiator. Again, all the brackets, pulleys, everything is all top of the line in here. Updated MSD alternator. It's got the upgraded steering. We've got real nice hinges. Got power windows. All oval, like speakers, oval handles, oval air conditioning vents. It's got blue Dakota Digital gauges. Really, really cool. I'm going to start this thing up. Oh yeah. That is awesome. That actually hurt my ears. Good thing it's got good stereo in it. You're going to need it to hear it. So it's big horsepower, and it's reliable horsepower. Air conditioned. I mean, it just doesn't get any better. This isn't a drag car. This is a big horsepower car that you can drive. Absolutely gorgeous color. The paint, the body, the finishes, the interior. I mean, everything about this car is incredible. got polished stainless steel, hard radiator hoses. That is nice. Look how beautiful that is. Listen how that 3-inch exhaust sounds. Oh, come on now, why aren't you picking up the phone and calling to buy this thing right now? This is incredible. Someone is going to be very, very lucky to have this car, and they're getting it for about half the price that it costs to build. Any questions, feel free to contact sales@volocars.com, 815-385-3644, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're getting better and better cars. We're doing more and more videos. So to see them right away, you got to subscribe. Go to our website and see what we got for sale.